What's going on, everybody? It's CryptoVision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be checking out CookieDAO. So if you like today's video, hit that like button, subscribe for more. Let's get into it. So we got Cookie here on the daily chart. We last made a video on the 13th, so that was right here. Right here. So it probably was, I don't remember it being this candle. I remember making the video and it was right around here, same time, around 8, 10 o'clock my time, so 10 to 12 UTC. So yeah, so what we had here is we had this, this one single candle rejection on that 50 and could not hold above this 4633 level. Tried, couldn't hold above it. And so, found a pretty harsh rejection. Rejected from there, or that level. Pretty much ignored this level. Pretty much just blew right through it. No interaction, no retest, nothing like that. And now we find ourselves at this lower level. We had, what is that? 2867. It came down to, what was the close? 2880. And then the lows of 2861. So pretty dang close down through here. This was my lowest level that I had for CookieDAO. I didn't think it would, that was kind of the, not worst case, but that was the lowest level I've had. If you've already, CookieDAO, so overall, let's just look at the overall aspect of the chart. You've already taken out your low. You took out your low a long time ago over at 7 cents. Right? You took out the low back down through here and rejected it. Since then, you've gone down from that level, just from that level, 63% from that level. All times, I think it's at 97, 96, 92, 93, 92, 93%. So it's been a pretty brutal downtrend for sure. I do want to try to capture like this down through here a little bit more. There we go. That's fine. It's been a brutal downtrend since whatever March or whatever of May of 2025. May of 2025, right? So in terms of where we're at right now, this is definitely, I'm just trying to see what aspect of the C wave we're in, what aspect, how many waves down, because it does look like it looks like there's a good amount of waves down. So, this is your A, B for sure. And then you have your, I think this is your 1, 2. Okay. From what's going on with this whole entire move, that's got to be your 1, 2. Let's do it this way. It's always easier to do it like this, right? It's always easier. Okay. Let's get rid of everything else and let's go inverted. Let's go inverted, baby. Hey, if you liked today's video, make sure you're subscribed. It's free for you. It helps out the channel a ton. If you're interested in the Discord or the Patreon, it'll be linked in the description below. So we got a 1, 2 through here, which I do believe it's a 1, 2. Okay. So our 1, 2 is right through here. 1, 2. Okay. So you got a 1, 2 right there. Okay. Now what do we got? The most impulsive structure besides that is in through here. Okay, so a 1, 2, you could have an A, that just looks really, ugly for anything that is, structure wise. It's not really doing much, but it is a 3-wave move. So you could have your A, your B, and your C of your 3rd wave. Okay, so let me get rid of the chicken scratch. So you have your A, 3 waves down, B, 3 waves up, C, because it is a higher close. Okay, so you have your 3rd wave. So third wave, you have, or this could be the end of your third wave. And I'll put some fibs on here after. I just want to see if we can look at it when it's without any fibs on here. Or this is your A, B, C for your third wave. Come down for a fourth wave. Okay, what are we in now? So now we're just looking at this right here. This is what we're looking at. So this is ugly. I mean, this is just ugly. That's just a trickle down, drawdown, not any real movement. But I do think this is the 1618 of that third wave. I think that is. But we're going to check it out before. So we definitely have a, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what is this? A 2. And then on your third wave, you have your A, because the fifth wave is always, it's not as impulsive. It's not as impulsive. Could have your A, B, C for your third wave. Come down for a fourth, and then you have like your, I mean, it is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, okay, from what this looks like, might need one more. And that's what I was saying before, but we did hit that 1618. So overall movement, because this is your B wave. Okay. It's your B wave. Okay, so this is your 1, 2. Perfect. Okay. Just make it double checking, right? Discount double check. Yeah. One, 2. Okay. Let's check this out. Check it out. Okay. It is a huge 1, 2, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that 1, 2, we're just at the 886. Yeah, but this, I do remember this was going into negatives. 1, 3. What are we at? 2, 8. That's a huge 1, 2. Huge 1, 2. I do want to check out this third wave. There's just no real fourth wave move in any of this. I mean, fourth wave move right here, it's not really, there's not a lot going on. It's not a lot going on. Yeah, it's just, the extensions take us into that negative territory. Yeah. Extensions definitely take us into that negative territory. What about this last little 1, 2? I'm going to measure this fifth wave. Make it a little bit easier, right? A little bit easier. Okay, here we go. Well, we're definitely going to disregard this because this was not respected at all. We're going to start moving. We're going to start moving and grooving, seeing what we can do for that last wave. See if we can find something where this is going to be satisfied. We have a 1, 2, ABC for a third. We have a fourth. I mean, yeah. 1, 2. See for a third, come down for a fourth and a fifth. Yeah, I mean, dang. Yep. Oh, let's keep that right there. The fact that I have to find another low is because we're already at our last low. That's why I'm working through this and trying to find the low, is because this doesn't, the fact that this is just pretty impulsive. This is impulsive. So I'm thinking that at this point, I'm thinking this is the corrective wave after your fifth. This looks like a pretty grindy 1-2. ABC for your third. Got to come down for a fourth, and then possibly get your fifth and final wave. And that would be done. And that would be done. And it would be overall, the overall correction would be over. I didn't expect it when I made this last low. I didn't expect it to get hit so quickly. So we are trying to find out whether or not we can expect some lower prices, right? And I've been saying until we, get above some of these other key levels, mainly this 7 level, because that was the last low. This was the hard rejection. All right, so this 775, that's a big level. That's a big level to get above. But remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my ideas. These are just my levels. As always, hop in, TradingView, whatever you use. Do your research. Have your conviction plays. Have your levels set. If you're interested in something that helps you keep track of everything that you're trading, everything that you're investing in, I have options through the Patreon to help with that. I use the command sheet, the God sheet. It is a great tool to stay disciplined, stay grounded in something like this. Stay on top of your levels, and everything is visual. I'm a visual guy, so as you can see, we got a bunch of visual levels, not just this level, this level, this level. Remember it, and then come back to a chart that's empty. I like seeing things how they play out, and tracking it as we go. So, but Cookie Dow right now, just for we've spent 12 minutes on just price action. Okay, so price action works. It does look like you want something to come up and then one more down. That's what it looks like. Right? That's what it looks like. It's so steep, right? It's so steep. Even the falling wedge is down at like 0.002. 0.002. Cookie right now, in my humblest, honest opinion, is it's a pretty risky play. Pretty risky play because it does look like it can come up and then reject all the way back down and come down another 90% or something like that. That's what we're dealing with right here. Until you break out, especially above the 7-7 level, there's no reason why Cookie, on this last wave or iteration, can't, at least get down to this 1978, something down through here. But yeah, let's look at some. I'm guessing the stochastics. Yeah, you're oversold. Fu Manchu. You have bullish divergence on the Fu Manchu, right? You got higher lows. You got lower lows. So you got bullish divergence on the Fu Manchu. By the way, the Fu Manchu is completely free. You do not need to pay for it. It's right through there. Okay, so Fu Manchu, you got bullish divergence. No green dot yet on the daily. RSI, bullish divergence. Right? We got to change this out. We got to move it and groove it. We are going to use this guy, because none of those played out. None of these did. So we're going to disregard this last. We're going to disregard this. We're going to go with this. We're going to go with this. Tried to find a bounce somewhere around there, but just couldn't. So yeah, a lot of work to do for Cookie Dow. A lot of work to do. You are getting some bullish divergence if this can close, right? It's not even closed, but you're looking for a higher low in RSI and then a lower low in price. Right, lower low in price. Right there. Yep. or a double bottom. That wouldn't really be bullish divergence, but it'd be a good start. You're losing, so this is so interesting, right? You're losing bearish momentum as your stochastics are pointing down. I think there's some false signals going on. At least with the indicators, right? Just from price action, looking at price action, and then looking at the indicators. The indicators are suggesting that, it might be reversing, it might be doing, and I mean that could coincide with the fourth wave coming up. But like this, right? Slowing bullish momentum, these are pointed down. You had some green in through here, and it was down. So, indicators right now, if you're relying just on indicators like a green dot, a red dot, this or that, this is where tracking price action comes in handy, because you can see, what wave we're in, what wave it looks like, what's the termination point, and things like that. So, as far as cookie Dow, right, we got this last price pretty accurate. Not to pat myself on the back too much, but I didn't want to see it this soon. If I'm being honest, I did not want to see it this soon. Pardon me. Like, so far, this is nothing. This is just a three-wave move. Now we're coming back down. So this is already, this is invalidated. This is a 4-hour. This is invalidated unless you're coming down for a 1, 2, for a 1, 2. You need like a 3, 4, 5. You need 5 waves up. There's no 5 waves right here. No way to cut it, no way to slice it, no 5 waves up. You have 3 waves up, you have 3 waves down. What that creates is a head and shoulders pattern. All right, you got like a shoulder, got a head, you got a shoulder. You're gonna, once you break down through the starting point, all right. So it's a pretty small one. It's not too significant. All right, it's not too significant. %, down to 2645. This is a pretty wide gap down through here, so I kind of want to add something, move something through here. There's a wide gap. It is getting down there. It's $18 million asset, so I kind of want to take this because this is a 1, 2, A, B, C, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it looks completed. It looks freaking completed. That's the thing. When you take this and you look at this, you got a 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, came down all the way to the 2886 past, yeah, so that's a 1, 2, 3. So you got a 1, 2, you have an A, B, C for a third, you have a fourth wave move up. What did this get to? What did this fourth wave move up get to? Nothing. There's no movement in that fourth wave. Okay, whatever, it's all good. We're going to take the third wave low. We're going to take the second wave high. I guess I can add one more right through here. This is where I can add it. It's not much lower than what is that right now, but we can add this right here. Honestly, at this point, I kind of want to move this around right here, this 786. Does that where these lows are at? That's right about there. We're going to add another one, another area of possible resistance. I'm just going to keep doing that. Whoa, look at all this up here. Just been tracking it and tracking it. There we go. So, right, from this, it does look like a 1, 2, A, B, C for a third. Okay, you have like this fourth wave move, and then you have, your fifth wave. So what is this right here? The only other thing I could think of, honestly, is a 1, 2. You have an A, B, C. This is your fourth wave, and then you come down for your fifth. Okay, so those are the two ideas. If the latter idea is correct, this is the low. Through here, I don't really see that, but I'm gonna put it there because it has respected those values. And then, like I said, for us to really think bullish, realistically, I mean, closing above this 4.6, but this 7.7, I know it's so far away, but that's a target. That's 168% away. It would put us above the 800 EMA, right? Maybe like you need like a 1, 2, you need like A, B, C, 3, you need a fourth, you need a fifth, I don't know, and then you come back down and you correct, and you have a big 1, 2. You have a big 1, 2. It's an $18 million asset, so the 1, 2 is going to be pretty steep. The 1 is going to be steep, in my opinion, and the 2 is going to be steep. It's not going to be like the XRPs, XLMs, the Ethereums, where you're 1, 2, right at whatever, and then you come down to like a shallow correction and then go. Because these smaller cap altcoins, people are getting out. People have been hurt. People have lost money. People want to just get out at their entry point, right? If your entry point's at 7, people are going to get out at 7. They're not going to. That's how psychology works. And then they're going to FOMO, right? That's right. They'll get out 100%. They'll come back down. Oh, glad I got out, and then it'll go up. All right. I'm not saying it's wrong to get out there. No. You can pay yourself. You can de-risk. You can clear your mind. If things like this are stressing you out, then maybe got too much of the markets. So that's what I got for Cookie DAO. As always, I thank you for your time. I thank you for stopping by. If you're interested in the free Discord, it'll be linked in the description. We talk about charts, general chats. You get announcements, updates, YouTube updates, things like that. The Patreon membership is also available. It's Tuesday through Thursday voting, exclusive content on Fridays, and then also updated charts per request. So, as always, I thank you for your time. Take it easy. Peace.